Four Corners Group is really about an amazing group of people that have come together for one common goal: to help young people win. And one way that we accomplish that is through our Pathways program. So we're really restoring hope to young people. Young people that are in crisis, what I like to call, what the world says, at risk, I like to say at promise young people that have had some major challenges happen in their lives and have been dealt some poor cards and are trying to win with some poor cards. And some of those cards might be growing up in poverty. Some of them might be growing up in violence, or growing up with a lot of trauma or ACEs in their home, or growing up like myself without a father. And so those would be some cards that some of our young people are dealt. We have two campuses. We're providing leadership, character development, conflict resolution, and then we top that off with workforce development, which is provided by one of our amazing partners, Chick-fil-A. We do everything that we can as the students graduate. After 8 weeks, we place them with a success coach on one side and a mentor, gender to gender, on the other side, to continue to walk with that student and also provide amazing support to that parent for the next year or however long they stay connected. So the major needs that we have right now, in all honesty, we need success coaches. We need business professionals like a Chris Darley that will give a little bit of their time, 4 or 5 hours out of a month, and walk with 1 or 2 students. Again, a gender to gender organic match, right? We're also looking for mentors, right? So mentors that will provide also that kind of time. Then obviously we're a nonprofit, and so we can't operate, we can't do this without funds. So last year we served some 160 students, about 80-something parents. This year we look to scale that and reach well over 200 students between what we're doing and how we're serving kids as well in South Cobb High School and through our Pathways program. So one of the greatest needs that anyone could provide is sponsoring a student. And it literally costs $1,625 to sponsor a student for an entire year, from the front door to the back door. We have hundreds of students that are dropping out, not just in high school, but even in middle school. Because a lot of times, most of our students, kids of color, they're 2 to 3 years behind in their reading and their writing. And so if you can take that, imagine how that affects your self-esteem, and if you can't keep up and then you just get behind, and then you have all this other stuff that may be going on in your community or in your home. And so a lot of our students, they just drop out. They feel like they can't do it, and they're not going to make it, and maybe they haven't seen anybody in their circle make it. So there's a problem, and then the solution, or at least one of the solutions, is number one, we're going to where students are, right, by being present inside the school. So we're not just saying, come to us. Yes, we would love for you to come to us, but if you don't, we're going to come to you, and we're going to help hope rise by understanding that help you understand that, number one, we notice you, we see you, we understand. We're going to build a culture of trust where young people can begin to trust us and be transparent about some of the struggles and some of the things that's going on. And then we can begin to help them identify, number one, what's their brand? Like, who are they really? Because a lot of time we've been enslaved to someone else's brand, right? So we talk a lot about their identity, who they are, who they want to be, and then help them to start dreaming about where they want to be, right? And what is it going to take to get there? And then what do we do to begin to protect that dream? And so those are some of the things that we're doing, at least within the school. And then we're able to connect even some of those students to our Pathways program, which is going to take them a whole lot deeper than just what we're doing in the schools.